Hello and welcome to Gym Bags. I'm Mel Byron.
And I'm Judith Barris.
Well, hello. This is our first one of 2025, Judith. Did you have a good Christmas?
I did Christmas, New Year, birthday. I did them all. And
Birthday?
now
Wait. Did you have a birthday?
I had a big birthday as well, yeah.
Where? When was that?
Day before yesterday.
You kept that very quiet.
Well, it was on Facebook. I didn't put it on Facebook. My God.
Oh, was it? I didn't see it. Well, happy, but I also had a birthday just before
Yeah, you were
Christmas.
before. All the best people have their birthday around Christmas and New Year.
Yeah,
And
when
then
it gets lost in the midst of all the celebrations.
yes, lost
Which
in the midst.
Which is probably quite good. I don't know, because then otherwise we'd be indulging even more at different times of the year. So I'm assuming you didn't indulge too much.
I indulged a bit. Yeah, we all do it, don't we? But I am back on it now. I am back on my usual regime. I've worked out this morning before because I knew we were meeting later
Mhm.
on this morning. So I did it first thing. And yeah,
Oh.
I'm back on it.
Great, because I thought when I woke up this morning, I thought, should I go to the gym? But actually, do you know what? I was quite stiff this morning, so I just did some stretching exercises.
Yeah.
So I thought if I went into the gym and did stuff, I might do myself an injury. But I'm going to go for a walk after we've had this chat. I'm going to go for a walk and then maybe go to the gym later. Is that a good way to do it? I feel like going
Yeah.
straight into the gym and starting lifting things first thing in the morning is not good for me.
Well, I think in the main, you've got to do what suits you because a lot of people like to do it in the morning and get it over and done with. Then the rest of the days are on. But I think you really doing the right thing, maybe going for a walk, and people after the new year tend to jump in, don't they? They jump in and they go mad, and I've got to lose X amount in 2 weeks, and and
I know that's the thing. The idea, I mean, to me, the idea of jumping out of bed on a Saturday morning or whatever morning and just going, hey, I'm going to go to the gym doesn't feel right. But there was a part of me that thought, well, it's January. This is what you should be
yeah,
doing. And
yeah,
I guarantee that if I had gone to the gym this morning, it would have been rammed. I bet right now it's rammed with people. Whereas if I go later in the afternoon, that's the other thing. It's not so rammed. But yeah, January. Gyms are rammed with
yeah.
people.
Everybody goes mad. They feel under pressure, and they either injure themselves or they can't sustain it. It's not sustainable with their lifestyle. Once they get back to work, once the kids get back to school, the family gets back into their usual routine, and especially for women. What has to give? They, if they're taking the kids to tap dancing, or if they're grandparents who are babysitting, what gives first, and then it's whatever the woman wants to do. And if she's trying to go to the gym 5 times a week or every day, that's when it's going to go. And she thinks, because I can't go 7 times a week, 5 times a week, I can't go at all. Well, she could maybe go 3 times a week, or like you, she could go out for a nice walk, or when she's going to pick the kids up from school, she could take the long way round. Fitting it into your lifestyle rather than going mad, injuring yourselves, not being able to keep it up, not be sustainable. It's got
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
sustainable. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. Don't make
This
it
is the thing. I think we go for that all or nothing, and that's kind of how we approach Christmas and New Year, isn't it? We go absolutely mad. We eat, drink, be merry, because we think that okay, it's fine. Because then I'll go mad doing quite
yeah,
the opposite in
yeah,
January.
yeah.
And I mean, I know I was a bit overindulged. We were on holiday, so we went to Italy and France,
Ooh,
and I tell you now, I am 97% carbohydrate. Like, how do
never
people
said
in
pasta.
Italy live who can't eat carbohydrates? If you're diabetic in Italy, how do you? I mean, it's constant. We were having like, I would never eat pastry for breakfast, but because you're
Mm,
in a hotel and you don't have your normal, you just, oh, I'll go and have a croissant.
mm.
And then lunch was a focaccia stuffed with something, which is lovely. I know you're going, ooh, and it's lovely. And then dinner would be pasta.
Yeah.
And on Christmas Day, we're just like, I can't do this anymore. And I'd had focaccia for lunch, but we managed to find a restaurant, a seafood restaurant, and I had grilled tuna with grilled vegetables.
Oh,
And
that's it.
honest, and it was lovely. It was lovely, and because honestly, my guts couldn't take any more. They absolutely couldn't take any more.
Any
Uh,
more pasta?
I mean, honestly, I felt like a sort of doughy lump,
Mm.
and that's not
But
exactly
the,
far
yeah,
of the
the
mark.
Mediterranean diet that they always push towards us, that it's more healthier. It is grilled fish and vegetables like
Yeah,
what you had. So you would hope that the hotels would be offering you more of that.
yeah, well, where we were, we stayed in. I mean, the hotel. One of the hotels we stayed in did have a restaurant, but we didn't use it. The other was like it was more like an apartment, and I thought the reason I booked it was because I thought it might have a little kitchen area
Ah,
with a microwave, and it didn't.
mm,
So we were kind of because I thought I like to have that for breakfast, if nothing else, so that I can have something of my own choosing for breakfast.
mm.
But of course, when you're out and about and you're in a different situation, you look at something and go, "Ooh, that looks nice."
And I'm on
Yeah,
holiday.
and I'm on
Oh, it's
holiday. I mean,
Christmas.
I did. I averaged 25,000 steps a day walking. But that's the only exercise I did. Plus, yeah, I was eating so much carbohydrate. I mean, I can't. And then we got to France, and then it was crepes, and more crepes.
Oh, great.
I do love a crepe. I do love a crepe. But yeah, and
Oh,
then a couple of times we had the seafood, which was really nice. But yeah, I definitely need. So one of the things I wanted to ask you, so you're talking about sustainability and stuff. So I just need to stop feeling like this doughy lump, which to me, yeah, the word that's coming into my mind is detox, detox,
yeah.
detox, as in don't eat more doughy stuff. And we got some sent to us for Christmas, little Christmas cakes and stuff. We've eaten those as well. So as of today, yeah, I could relieve my life of carbohydrate for the next month. Should I do that? Is detoxing a good thing?
Well, it's very, very easy to detox. You don't need a fancy diet. You don't need to be drinking, copious amounts of cabbage soup and what have you. The easiest way to detox is just to drink, or like we've talked about in other episodes, eat more water. And then your body will naturally detox itself. And like we've talked about in other episodes, if you cut out the crap, then your body will have the chance to get rid of all those chemicals that it's been storing. So it is easy to detox, and it's easier than people think. But really, it's just like we've talked about before, cutting out all the crap, all that you've been eating over the last 2 weeks. Just start to ease back from it. You don't have to starve yourself, and you don't have to go on some crazy 100% healthy diet. Just get more colors into your diet, which will give you more fluid, which will help your whole system, your liver, your kidneys. It will detox you anyway. And yeah, and
So
that is more
detox,
sustainable, isn't it?
right? So detox doesn't mean like drinking lemon juice 3 times a day and not having any
Yeah.
solid food.
I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not that good for your enamel on your
No,
teeth.
but do you know what I mean? We
It's,
hear about these deep 5 day detox and
yeah.
6 day detox, which are all, juicing things and stuff. And to me, they're
Mm.
not sustainable because they're horrible and they're
They're
not.
not sustainable. No, I mean it's quite nice to start the morning off with some hot water with a slice of lemon in it or a squeeze of lemon in it, because that does get your liver going.
Right.
But that's in the morning, and then you don't have to be doing it for the rest of the day. You can just carry on the rest of your day fairly normal. It's got to fit into your lifestyle, hasn't it? Otherwise you're not going to do it. It's got to be easy,
Right.
then
Right.
you might follow it. It's a lifestyle choice, not a quick fix detox, a quick fix strange diet, a quick fix. And people on this Ozempic injection, they still need to be getting good quality nutrients in, because they're eating less. So what they are eating needs to be of better quality, not just less, needs to be of better quality. And of course, if you're losing weight very quickly, you're going to get sagginess, which women of our age,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
more of that, you know. So they need to be thinking about things like massage to activate the collagen to help them with this fat weight loss, quick fat loss. Yeah,
Wow.
so we still, what, even if you are doing a quick fix, you still need to be looking after yourself with quality, not quantity. And
Right. Well,
again,
that's very interesting. But, and also, I mean, because we're talking about, I mean, we're talking to women of our age from their
yeah,
50s and 60s. And the way we approach that, is that different given that we are old? I mean, for example, the fact that I've eaten so much carbohydrate, is that worse for me in my 50s than it would have been in my 30s? Should I have?
you like you said it yourself, you're probably not as active, so you're not burning it off, are you?
Yeah.
You're not burning it off as quick. And as we get older, we start to lose muscle mass and bone density, and it's the muscle mass that burns all the calories off. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword for women of our age, if because the natural aging process, you are losing muscle mass, and it's the muscle mass that burns the calories. So that's why I always recommend women over 30 should be weight training.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. How do I then build muscle mass
Yeah,
in a sustainable way? Because we're talking about what we're talking about here is not quick fixes, is things that we can keep doing in our
yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah,
How can I build muscle mass in a sustainable way that isn't hugely time consuming? Because obviously we're all time poor.
yeah. I mean, weight training, you can do it ever so quickly. If I'm in a gym, I can do my weight training session in 7 minutes because, yeah, I've honed it because I'm usually there to teach Pilates or thighs, mums, and tums on my over 50s class. So I might just whiz into the gym on my way home. I'll have clients not waiting for me, but later on in the day. So I'll just whiz around the gym, 7 minutes, bish, bash, bosh, done. But there are ways that you can do it at home. You can use your own body weight. You can use things that you've got around the kitchen, bags of sugar, tins of beans, anything to get you started. But I think the message is you must do it. You must do it regularly. It would be better to do a bit every day than go to the gym and hurt yourself once a week. But I'm not saying you can get away with not working hard. You need to challenge yourself. But for a lot of people, challenging themselves might be very, very little weight. It might be your own body weight. It might be press ups against a wall before you can even go down and do it on all fours. Before you can, you're a long way off doing what we call big man press ups. But if you start, if you start and do something that you can fit into your lifestyle, then you will be healthier. And we're all about the wellness, aren't we?
Yeah. So you mentioned about just bags of sugar. Is there I mean, obviously we don't encourage people to buy bags of sugar, but
No, tins of beans then, or
tins of beans or
so,
something. So literally I could take a tin of beans or whatever in each hand
yeah.
and do the sort of curls, the upward curls. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do bicep curls, you could do tricep extensions.
So that's
Um,
pushing up
But
from the shoulder.
anything that straightens your arms is triceps.
Okay.
Anything that bends. So the easy way to remember that is B biceps bend. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that's easy for biceps. Triceps, you are straightening your
Straightening.
arms. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's easy. But I like to you could do that if for your underarm wobbly bit, and that would be great. But I'm all about cutting down time and giving you 2 for 1. So I would often work my abs and my triceps at the same time because
Okay.
you haven't got a lot of time, and why not? So it will be pull your belly in, hold your position, push your arms over your head, and you hold that position. You don't lean back and hurt your back. You could start off doing it against a wall to make sure you're in
Right.
a good
Okay.
position.
So
um,
stand against the wall, pull your tummy in.
Pull your belly in, rotate your pelvis, try and get your back as close to the wall as you can. And
Mhm.
then as you push your arms up,
Right.
you will feel that your back wants to move. So you've got to work your belly, you've got to work your lower abs to hold that position.
Right.
Yeah, so that's 2 for 1. We can talk about this more in
Yeah,
depth
no,
in
I think this is,
episode.
yeah, we're just,
Yeah.
but
um,
for today, I think we just want to get out there and support people and just really, I think the message is don't
yeah,
go mad, don't go mad because you
do
won't sustain it.
yeah, but do something. Start something.
Mhm.
Start small. Start changing one thing one day at a time,
Yeah.
and do a reverse advent calendar. So where are we? We're already into January. So each day you would open another door, and then maybe by the end of January you have got a sustainable program, but you've eased yourself into it gently. So yeah, so
That's
you
a
know what I
great
mean.
idea. I love the idea of the reverse advent
Yeah,
calendar.
advent.
Ease yourself, open a little door every day. So what, I mean, the thing for me, the question for me with weights, and as someone who's relatively new to it, and of course we're in January, so we're going to have lots of people new to exercise or newish
Yeah.
or who've been out of practice. And the temptation to go in big, as you say, the big man weights, uh, is the actual weight that you lift, does that make a difference?
Yes, it
Oh,
does make a difference. And I think we should hold it there, and we should make another episode and talk about this more in depth. Would you?
okay, so there you
Yeah.
go. That's now there's an enticement
Yeah.
to
So
listen further.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Listen to
Yeah.
our other podcasts and then come back and listen to the one that we're going to make next, which is all about weight training for the over 50s lady
Yeah.
so that she doesn't hurt herself and so she can burn fat and feel better and have healthier joints.
Well, that's now
Oh,
there's a whole episode in itself as well. Healthy joints,
yes.
because I know my hip's been giving me a little bit of jip.
Oh,
But this is yeah, as we get older, these joints, balance. I mean, it is there's there's more things to think about that
yeah.
than 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, if you'd asked me about balance, I would give over. I'm 30 odd. I don't interest balance.
Yeah.
But now
Well,
I'm actually quite conscious of things like that. And, the joints and the walking down a very steep hill, suddenly my knee goes, oh, I didn't like that.
and you're not even in your heels anymore, are you, Mel?
No, exactly. I'm in my nice flatties, and and that's the other because Judith, I mean, for anybody who's watched our fitness video, one of the questions I asked Judith before we started was, "What about my trainers? What should I be
Yeah.
wearing?" And you recommended barefoot shoes, and
Yeah.
that's going to be my New Year gift to
Yeah.
myself is
So
barefoot
the
shoes.
next episode's coming up. What shoes?
Yeah,
Bra,
bras.
bra,
Yeah,
and best ways for healthy joints, stronger muscles, and burning fat
yeah.
in episodes to come. So
This
don't
it's
miss
all
that
here
episodes to
for
come.
women of our age, 50s, 60s upwards, and I'm very excited about the bra one, to be honest.
Good.
I think many of us because the girls they're getting lower. There's no
Oh, you've got to look after your girls.
you gotta look after the girls.
Shall we
But
leave it there and concentrate on the
I
next
think so.
episode?
But so basically let's sign off with one big message. It's start small. Is that's what you're saying, Judith? Do
Sustainability.
something. Mhm.
Sustainability.
Yeah. Start small, do what you can when you can, but do something.
Do something.
And that is
Keep,
sustainable. Yeah.
keep at it.
Not running to the gym and lifting 45 kilos and ending
Not
up
this
in
week.
hospital. Not this week.
We'll get there.
But give us another couple of weeks and we'll be lifting our own body weight. Not my body weight. Nobody can lift that.
Pasta, pasta.
Yeah, yeah, in bags of. Oh, ladies, it's so good to be back, and it's good to be back with you, Judith. And thank you all very much for watching and listening. I hope you've learned something from the great mind that is Judith Banks.
Woo! Right, pressure's on for the next episode.
It is indeed. We are the Gym Bags. I'm Mel Byron.
I'm Judith Barrett. See you in the next episode.
And we'll be back soon. Bye.
Bye.